school. Throughout her undergraduate education at UCLA, Sonia has been dedicated to several student organizations, which include the Society of Women Engineers, the Indian Student Union, and the Asian Pacific Coalition. Sonia has interned for 2 years as a test engineer in the RFIC group at Broadcom Corporation. She also interned as an analyst on the technical team for 1 year at Accenture. After graduation, Sonia will become fully employed at Accenture as technical consultant analyst. Please welcome our student speaker, Sonia Ingarani.
A campus farm wife called the local phone company to report that for some reason, her telephone failed to ring when her friends called. On the few occasions when the phone did ring, her dog always barked right before it rang. The telephone repairman proceeded to the scene, curious to see this psychic dog or senile lady. He climbed the telephone pole, hooked in his headset, and dialed the subscriber's house. The phone did not ring right away, but as soon as the dog barked, the telephone began to ring. Climbing down from the pole, the repairman found the following. The dog was tied to the telephone system's ground wire with a steel chain and collar. The wire connection to the ground rod was loose. The dog was receiving 90 volts of signaling current when the number was called. After a couple of jolts, the dog would start to bark and then pee. As a result, the wet ground would complete the circuit, thus causing the phone to ring. It takes each and every one of these components to complete this circuit. Similarly, it takes each and every element of our education and experiences in life to complete our own individual circuit. Our engineering education is just one component of this circuit. It is a substantial part, but it is just one component of it. At this stage of our lives, we have yet to complete our circuit. However, at least for most of us, it will not entail a dog barking or peeing. This is not my attempt at an engineering joke. It is also not a mere coincidence that the dog happened to bark right before the phone rang. Believe it or not, it is true. It is true that through applying engineering techniques, we can discover why this scenario occurs. We can also understand and explain why a lot of everyday things occur. This is a result of individuals like us developing a unique way of thinking. Engineering itself is a method of thinking and is not necessarily confined to the academic part of life. It is something that we use in our everyday lives, even at times when we do not notice it. The last place you think you will find it or need it, you will. I think most of us can agree that life at UCLA has been very inspirational and motivating. It has been filled with hard work, late nights, long hours in C's lab, but we have all managed to get here today. And let's not forget the football and basketball games, spring things, culture shows, networking, and partying in between. When you look back at college, you will remember all the hard work you put in. But what will also stand out is the people you have met, the long-lasting friendships and relationships you have made. Many of us will go on to industry. Others will continue in academia, some in research. We may not know where we will end up, but the truth is, we will all end up somewhere. And remember that that somewhere should be a place you want to be. Our time at UCLA has taught us many things about academics, future careers, work ethic, integrity, and most importantly, life. Wherever each of us go, it is important to remember to go where our passion lies. Our education in engineering is a medium to get us to where we eventually want to be. It has built a solid foundation for our futures and allowed us to develop strong minds with a great ability to analyze, adapt, acquire, and conquer. Remember that we as a group stand out. It is our responsibility as engineers to apply what we have learned from our careers at UCLA to make the largest positive impact on the world as we can. It is our duty to not only complete our own circuit, but become a component in the circuit of society. Congratulations, class of 2008, and best of luck to you all.
Okay. Yeah, he's taking it, yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Sonia, the school is proud to count you among our UCLA family, and we would like to present you with this plaque.
Woo! Sonia! Okay, ready? Okay, now, love you, bye-bye.
Out of consideration for our degree candidates, I ask that all in attendance